Rousseau was one of the most influential thinkers of the Enlightenment, whose ideas continue to shape our understanding of society, politics, and human nature. 2. Rousseau's philosophy was deeply influenced by his own life experiences, including his difficult childhood, his struggles with mental illness, and his turbulent relationships with others. 3. Rousseau was one of the most influential thinkers of the Enlightenment, whose ideas continue to shape our understanding of society, politics, and human nature. 4. Rousseau's emphasis on the importance of individual freedom and the need for a just and democratic society continues to be relevant today. 5. Rousseau's concept of the noble savage challenged traditional ideas about civilization and progress, and continues to inspire debates about the nature of human nature. 6. Rousseau's ideas about education, which emphasize the importance of a child-centered approach and the natural development of the individual, have had a profound impact on modern educational theory. 7. Rousseau's work was often controversial and provocative, challenging established ideas about religion, morality, and social norms. 8. Rousseau's critiques of the Enlightenment and its emphasis on reason and progress have been influential in postmodern and critical theory. 9. Rousseau's contributions to political theory, particularly his ideas about the social contract and the role of government, have been foundational to modern political thought. 10. Rousseau's contributions to political theory, particularly his ideas about the social contract and the role of government, have been foundational to modern political thought. 11. We are born weak, we need strength, helpless, we need aid, foolish, we need reason. All that we lack at birth, all that we need when we come to man's estate, is the gift of education. Rousseau's views on education emphasize the importance of allowing children to learn at their own pace and to develop their natural abilities. 12. The strongest is never strong enough to be always the master, unless he transforms strength into right, and obedience into duty. Rousseau believed that legitimate political authority must be based on the consent of the governed, not on brute force. 13. The first person who, having enclosed a piece of ground, took it into his head to say this is mine and found people simple enough to believe him was the true founder of civil society. In his work, Discourse on the Origin and Basis of Inequality Among Men, Rousseau argues that private property and inequality are the result of human beings' departure from a state of nature. 14. Man is born free, and everywhere he is in chains. This famous quote from the opening of Rousseau's The Social Contract emphasizes his belief that society and its institutions restrict individual freedom and autonomy. 15. Rousseau's personal life was often tumultuous and marked by frequent moves, financial struggles, and strained relationships with friends and colleagues. He also struggled with mental health issues, including depression and paranoia. 16. Despite his controversial views and personal difficulties, Rousseau's ideas have had a lasting impact on political and social thought. His emphasis on individual freedom and the importance of the general will continue to be discussed and debated by scholars and thinkers today. 17. Rousseau's views on education emphasize the importance of allowing children to develop naturally, rather than forcing them to conform to adult expectations. He believed that children should be allowed to explore and learn on their own, with guidance from adults only when necessary. 18. One of Rousseau's key contributions to political theory was his idea of the general will, which he believed represented the common interests of all citizens in a society. He argued that legitimate political authority must be based on the general will, rather than the will of individual rulers or elites. 19. Rousseau's early works, including his novel, Julie, or The New Heloise, were widely popular and influential in their time. However, his later works, such as The Social Contract and Emile, were more controversial and led to him being ostracized by many in the intellectual community. 20. Rousseau was born in Geneva, Switzerland in 1712. He was raised by his father, a watchmaker, and his aunt after his mother died shortly after his birth.